Today, we are going to be taking a look at the brand new 0.86 beta in Stumble, guys. I've heard that there's a ton of different new changes, including new maps, a new ability, and so much more. Let's hop into it. Oh my God. What did they do to the main menu? Everything looks different. From the party to just the home menu as a whole. This is a complete shock to me, and we're not even 2 seconds into the video. I think we'll come back to the main menu in a second, because you guys always want to see the new maps when these updates first drop. So let's see, what do we have for 0.86? I scrolled by it so quickly that I barely noticed it. We have Block Dash Legendary Teams, so that's map number 1. But that's not it, because we have Laser Slide, Laser Tracer Legendary Teams. What else do we have here? Anything? And then we also have Stumblewood Arena. Okay, that is a lot to unpack, but I think I want to check out Laser Slide first. Okay, Laser Slide, the first map for this update. Ooh, it kind of has the same vibe as the Sky Slide map, which I really enjoyed. I don't know how much you guys loved it. Ooh, and it has like a comic book trail going on. Is that the theme of this update? And oh my gosh, wait, it kind of does resemble like an evil villain, the Dark Peel that is up there. Oh, and look, the ground is the faceplate for the Dark Peel skin. Okay, so we have lasers all around. And is that the finish? Okay, no, not quite. The one thing that I'm a little, I don't know, iffy about is the fact that you start and stop on the map so much. Oh, wait, this is kind of clean. What I mean by that is the flat platforms, you kind of lose all your momentum that you went down with. I'm sure there's going to be a ton of different cool routes that you could take to maybe avoid it. Like going down here. I just played this for, wait, is that a tractor beam? Can I go up that? Wait, so many questions right now. And in case you haven't seen the Sky Slide map, there was a new mechanic in that. But this, oh my gosh, wait, what? Oh, is that gonna close in? Okay, you know what? I honestly really like that map. My first impression is a solid 7 out of 10. I think we should check out Laser Tracer Legendary. Ooh, wait. Okay, it's very bleak. It also has Dark Peel around. So I'm guessing that is confirmed to be the theme. We have orange lasers now. Oh, and green. Call me crazy, because I might just have Block Dash on the brain. But this kind of reminds me of Block Dash in the fact that you have to make sure you get through each wave. And honestly, I think the bots are going to be so bad at this level, we might have to get a real person in here to show it off a bit better. So let me do that really quick. And so we are joined by my buddy Trent. And let's see how this map looks the further you go into it. So we have 2 brand new laser maps, Laser Tracer Legendary and the Laser Slide. And I told Trent to play nice because I just want to see what late game looks like. Because if we were both trying, I'm sure this would last only about 2 seconds. Oh, what? Is that a tractor beam? Okay, I'm guessing you cannot touch those. That is so cool. We have circle lasers. And you know what this reminds me of? I can't put a finger on the game, but it reminds me of those boss fights. Actually, you know what it is? There used to be, in Mario 64, when Bowser hits the ground in this boss fight, it creates a ripple effect like that. I don't know what happened with Trent, but I gotta say, that map looks so cool. All right, Laser Tracer Legendary, and this time we got Chente. Oh, and he's using one of these super villain skins. Oh my goodness. Okay, this time around, let's see if we can make it even further. And Trent told me that he was lagging super hard, so that's why, unfortunately, we only made it about 2 seconds into this map. Honestly, I'm a little conflicted. I don't know how I feel about the main menu, but everything else so far looks to be really good. So we're gonna get the ripple lasers. We will also take a look at the patch notes at the very end of this video, so definitely stick around till the end. Also, as you guys know, with every single update, we do a 10,000 gem giveaway to one lucky person in my comments. So to enter, all you gotta do is make sure you're subscribed, make sure you have code babyyoda entered in your item shop, and then comment your username down below. And then I will pick a winner in 1 week of recording. Also, you're gonna notice in my background, it looks a little empty. And that's because I'm moving. I just bought my first house. So thank you guys for all the support over these last few years. It's crazy. So you might see some videos of this setup, and then slowly but surely, I will get moved into my new place. But let's go ahead and check out the brand new ability. Again, we'll come back to the main menu here in a second. And it is the chicken bomb. So you throw an object which causes players to transform into a chicken. That's insane. It costs 50 ability keys on the beta, but as we know from the past, they could switch up the price. So don't expect that quite yet. Let's go ahead and equip it and then see what it's like at level 1. Actually, you know what? We're upgrading all the way. Okay, so with this ability, you're able to shorten the cooldown, you're able to increase the size and increase the duration. And so I believe the different variations will transform you into different chickens. What's the final one? I kind of would preferred a like golden chicken at the final tier, because I honestly don't even remember the names of these last 2 chickens. If you know, comment them below. All right, here we go. On Block Dash, what does the new ability look like? Okay, wait. The trajectory is so high up. You have to... What? He turned himself into a chicken. Wait, he's mini. Wait, is that good to be a chicken or bad to be a chicken? What? Oh, you can't use emotes. Wait, it's basically a shrink ray. Wait, can you go underneath things? I have so many questions. I actually have so many questions. Okay, so when you are in chicken form, I'm actually so confused. We need to run it back. This might be the most interesting emote we've ever gotten in the game. Okay, the one thing I will say is at max level, it doesn't last that long. Can you break it off walls? No, you can't. Oh, you can lob it onto other objects and it hits below though. Interesting. How about if you like super punch with it? Do you hit it? No, okay, it cancels. And this is so troll. I love it though. So when you're in chicken form, you can't use abilities. So that is the biggest downside. But at the same time, if you're in chicken, you're hard to hit. But you can still hit them. Call me crazy, but I don't think their hitbox changes. It's hard to know for certain. Again, we're gonna read the patch notes at the very end. Am I moving slower? I think I'm moving the same speed. Should I try to do a mini clutch? Oh. Didn't mean to do that. I want to test this on a race map really quick. Okay, so we're on Tilefall, and I just want to see if it makes you go faster or slower. So this is normal, right? And then we're going to throw the chicken bomb. Then let's see if it makes you faster or the same. I believe it's same. So just racing? Yeah, it's the same speed. So the main appeal of this is to essentially get rid of the ability to use your other abilities. And then also with this, you're going to be able to hide. So if you're trying to hide from your opponents, definitely easier. I don't know if you guys can think of a whole bunch of uses for this emote, but I'm trying to think of some and nothing's coming to my head immediately. Now, I will say, this is one of the funniest emotes we've ever had, but also there's no like perk of it being max level. So I'm imagining at like level 1, this ability isn't going to be that great. But I will have a whole video out definitely in the future about level 1 versus max level chicken. And then just as one final map, I want to check out the Stumblewood Arena. Okay, so it looks to be about the same layout of the first Stumblewood map, but what is different? Okay, so it is a little different. The terrain has changed a little bit. Oh, and you know what it is? It's now a battle royale instead of a team mode. So that's pretty cool. As you can see, there's a shrinking circle, and then you have shield and the different weapons on the ground. So this is definitely better than the original Stumblewood, but still not a big fan of this in general though. Let's check out the rest of the update. Okay, so we took a look at all the new maps. We took a look at the brand new ability. Let's take a look at the cosmetics. Again, we'll go over the main menu once we go over the patch notes, because I have a feeling there's some details in there that we want to know. Okay, broken fist. Yo, wait, that is actually so cool. It's like a Mr. Stumble gangster, if you want to call it that, skin. That's pretty sick. Okay. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I should say this name. Odachi. Moving on, we got Masked Hood. We basically have Green Arrow here. Then we got Captain Justice. Okay, dude, okay. Well, definitely not getting that Marvel collab, that's for sure. We got Claw, Dark Ray. Ooh, you know what? I like the attention to detail with the shine on this. Oh, Hero Bara. Wait, is that a shield? A leaf shield, or is that a cape? I think that it's like a Captain America capybara skin. Cool though. Wait, is that frog? Oh no, it's a chameleon? Mutated Neo. Wait, what is it mutated with? I'm confused, but I like it. Iron Stumbleton. Okay, they're being pretty shameless here. Anyway, we got... Ooh. There's no way that this is a legendary. Siberio? Okay, no, I need this skin. This might be top 10 skins ever? I love this. All right, next, we got Dash. I don't know what's so off-putting about this skin, but I don't like it. Oh. Pickless Supreme. The ultimate pickle. What? Okay, they've thought of everything. I will say, I do love the theme. Superheroes and supervillains always are super cool. Oh, wait. Honestly, they kind of cooked with these cosmetics. Brain peel? Wow. For a lot of the old skins, the new graphics didn't really change them that much, but for the new skins that they're adding, they're able to do so much more. Old fart. Really? We're just gonna act like we didn't see that one. Our vibe was at the moon, and then it's bringing us back down to Earth. We saw this in-game from Chente. Flaming Bones. I think they forgot an N here. It's Flamig Bones. Anywho, then Quark. I don't know if I love the name, but the skin gives me like Thanos-type energy. That is clean. I still think I like Siberio more, but honestly amazing. Super prime guy with the SG everywhere, the ground shaking as he moves. The only thing that's off about him is this weird part of his hair. Why'd they do that? It's like they gave him a horn. Honestly, if they just polished this out a little bit, I would have no complaints about it. Have you guys ever seen the movie Megamind? I'm pretty sure there was a character in that movie that had a suit like this. But that has been every single new skin. We're gonna quickly go through the emotes. Okay, so apparently no new emotes, at least showing on the beta. We saw the new ability, which as of right now shows as a rare. And based off of what I found to be useful, I think it will probably be a rare, maybe? That's what I thought about the shutdown, and then they made it a legendary. So anything could really happen. Let's go to animations. Superhero landing. Clean. Dramatic kick. I am speed. Wait, why does that look like... Okay, no, it's not an official collab, but it looks like a different superhero. Quark explosion. Black hole. I can't tell what's being pulled in. Whole bunch of different things. And then let's look at the footsteps, because I am very hopeful that these footsteps are going to be sick. Okay, momentum. Clean. Quark energy. Underwhelming. Siberio circuit. Yeah, this is kind of a letdown. I ain't gonna lie. That with the superhero theme, you could have done so much more. And then shout out to Morocco. You're getting a flag in the game. That's it. Okay, so that has been all the cosmetics. That has been all the maps. Now let's talk about the new home menu. So missions are still the same. Party, still the same. The one thing that I did find out, which I don't really like, I don't know why they did this. The codes now have letters in them. So you have 22L5SL. I don't know why they did this, but it's now going to be harder to type in codes. Kind of annoying. Let's go to tournaments. Does it look the same? Ranked looks the same. No, it doesn't. Wait, ranked now will have limited abilities. Oh, that's cool. Now, depending on what they choose, though, could kind of ruin ranked. Because let's say they pick only hug for a season, which they probably wouldn't do. That would be miserable. You would just be getting hugged off all the time. Okay, so that is a new feature. For events, anything look different? No. Appears to be the same. Going on to the Stumble Pass. Still the same look. Workshop, still the same, unfortunately. They need to update Workshop ASAP. Friends list looks the same. Customize, we already saw. And then, as you guys could probably guess, the shop has now been changed. It's now a vertical. Ignore all the deals you see here. This is all just the beta, so it's not official. So we have what's hot, lucky deals, cosmetics, currency, and extras, which I don't know how I feel about extras being just the creator code. I feel like it kind of hides the creator code a little bit, but make sure you have code Baby Yoda entered in your item shop because it really does support me. But as you can see here, the currency images have now changed and the gems kind of look weird. I don't know if these are going to be the official prices, but again, They now have the option to spend $100 in the game. They have different type of bundles that have a ton of skins, which I kind of like, but seems very cluttered to me. Like, the old shop seems simple. I feel like this is overcomplicating it. So again, this is just for the beta, but the wheels are going to appear on the screen just as like the offers and everything else. So there's no like tab, which let's go ahead and spin the showboat wheel, which is exclusive to the beta. I will have a full video on my second channel getting every single new cosmetic. So if you want to go see that, definitely go check that out after this one. And then this is the second showboat wheel. Interesting. So they changed the look of the shop, but they didn't change the wheel look itself. Because they still have... Oh, wait. Besides for the showboat, because this one's free, if you go to spin one, it will show you the chances, like the odds, in a larger screen. So honestly, I do kind of like this. However, having to select the spins like this, I like the sliding selector more. Just my opinion there. Wait, you can open up multiple boxes now? Okay, I kind of like that. It goes up to 10. Interesting. And then you could just skip all this. So if you need to get skins faster. Now, is any of this change really even necessary? In my opinion, not really. But also on the patch notes, it does say that the event is going to be run as a test. So some people will have the new main menu and the new shop, and then others will have the old current version. So it basically means that they're actually trying to test and hear your guys' feedback, and then they'll make a final decision later down the line. In my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I think everything's too complicated. Personally, there are definitely things of the new shop and the new main menu that I like, but other things not so much. It feels very cluttered, and so if anyone from Stumble guys is watching, I think that's my opinion. But let me know your guys' thoughts down below. So I believe that has been literally everything now in the brand new update. So the only thing left to do is go over everything in the patch notes, just so you guys have every little last bit of information. So this is for the 0.86 closed beta, Stumble Heroes, Stumble Villains, and Rise of the Heroes, Falls of the Fools. Here's the new screenshot of the map. We have a new level, which is Laser Slide, so it goes over the hazards. We have lasers, electric bumpers, and speed boosters, which we already covered, but I love the comic book theme of the map, so this one's very nice. Stumblewood Arena, honestly, not my cup of tea. But next we have Laser Tracer Legendary. So it tells us more of what we will see later into the map, because we didn't make it that far in terms of gameplay. There are the laser walls, laser pulse rings, the classic dodge gameplay, and then prehistoric caldera? What? Lava streams, bubbling pools, dinosaur bones, volcano? What? We did not make it that far into the map. Okay, come back for a part 2 to see this stuff on the level later. Also, I guess I missed it, but there's more teams modes than I once saw. Because I only saw the Block Dash Legendary, but there's Laser Dash Legendary, Rush Hour Legendary, and Laser Dash. Okay, and then we got the new ability, the Chicken Bomb. When activated, your Stumbler throws a flask into the air. As it falls, it shatters and creates an area of effect. Inside, including you, is temporarily transformed into a chicken, increasing movement speed and reducing the jump height. Okay, if anyone from Stumble guys is watching, I did not notice that much of a difference. So I don't know if it's a bug in the beta, but this I didn't notice at all. So I think in the beta, right now it's bugged. We had something similar happen in the past, because right now it says increases size and increases duration, but I'm guessing you're supposed to be able to upgrade like the reduce jump height and the movement speed. Maybe I'm wrong though, who knows? Then we got the new feature, which is the home menu. If you want to pause, you can read through all of that. The new shop, vertical scroll wheel, okay. You can view the skins in 3D, which is cool. Yeah, I guess I didn't even realize that. That is nice. And it shows off the new items. For lower end devices, you could still do 2D, which is nice. And then they also mentioned that more changes are coming to the shop. So overall, interesting. I can't say I hate or love it. It's kind of whatever. But we have a new feature, which is limited abilities in ranked seasons. Starting in season 10, they are going to do specific ability pools. So this is the set in stone season 10 ability pool. So we have hug, banana, invis, slide, punch, slap, power jump, and chicken bomb. Okay, the one problem I just now realized is what if players don't have these abilities? That means ranked is gonna be 10 times harder for them. And so let's say you have max level dice, but you don't have max level punch. So basically they took away your way to win, at least typically, and now it's gonna be that much harder. I think there might be some backlash about this change. Personally, I think it's cool because it adds variety and because I have all the abilities. But for someone that doesn't have all the abilities, I think it might upset them. Comment below your thoughts though. So it talks about the new UI and it says it's gonna be rolled out slowly. It talks about the banana events being fixed. And then it goes over every single cosmetic, every single bug fix, and all the season details. So, with that being said, that has been absolutely everything of the 0.86 update in Stumble, guys. Again, if you want to be entered into the 10,000 gem giveaway, all you got to do is subscribe, comment your username down below, and make sure you have code babyyoda entered in your item shop. And once again, thank you guys so much for all the support. Like I said, I am moving, so this is actually going to be one of the final videos that you see in this room. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.